He did it again! I don't want to be strict. Well, I do kind of want to be strict to this guy. Besides, think of something. The Swamp Donkey and Tim Boone and Lemur and Sexy Obadoba and Ghostbag and Shamanism and Herbane make the result. Herbane. Hey, when we got a bigger house, did our inventory size go up? Yeah? Yippee! Charles gets an S-scaling POW move, by the way. I mean, we'll eventually raise his POW. Right now, there's no point, though. I said Disco Elysium? So if Disco Elysium is your favorite game, that means you are, I mean, according to the neckbeards I've had to endure over the many years that it's been out in Twitch chat, that means you are smart. That means you are a smart guy. What are you confused about what's happening on screen right now? And that was a good choice, by the way. He thinks the wide emotes on the left are actually part of the game. Oh shit. I said I don't get the like training or confused. Oh. Is this like training or what? I am confused, not oh. I should have read the rest of his comment out loud. Yeah, we're training it right now. You train it to go to tournaments. I kind of don't even want to like take care of this monster because it lives so long. I just want to abuse it. Yeah, I want to hit it. Is that weird? It's like in the face. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, that would be... Obviously, I would never do that, but, you know, it would be pretty funny, right? XD? Come. Drop it TV, thanks for something. Says, do you ever think about how many people die watching your stream? I'm sure there's been a couple. There's been a couple. I've actually consulted shamanic powers, and they have informed me that it's not that they're dying of natural cause, but rather a curse that is passed on to the next viewer randomly when that person dies. So good luck. Meow, 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 meow. I thought about how many people have been created during your stream. Well, I've explicitly informed you guys not to have sex while you can hear me or see me. Otherwise, it is rape, and I will press charges. I will. You are sexually assaulting me if you do that. Just wait till I find out, dude. Just wait till I fucking find out. You can't stop me. Dude. You have some lore behind the bird that's in every scene? It's the last chatter that died. starting to get some okay gains. I had sex with your Dark Souls stream on last year. You were screaming gape, and we had to delete the video we took. Gape? What? Surely his behavior has changed, right? Okay, it has gotten a little bit better. Gabe? Time to get him flattened at a turning? Unfortunately, our monster has 24 HP. Not good. Not good. Hey, is this RuneScape? Does it fucking look like RuneScape, dude? What is the point of this monster if it has no HP and can never fight? It lives a very long time. Do you have more time to train it? Sounds like a curse? Yeah. Speaking of which, you've been cursed. I'll turn the game down a wee bit. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Hey, was he stressed? He's not running away. He's just going back there to see what up. Bang Bus was the cutest. Yeah, he was also the most, what's it called? The largest abomination. The most flagrant affront to God. Bang Bus sucked, man. He did more damage to himself than other monsters, I'm pretty sure. He was OG for that, though, I will say. I watched Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood last night. Great movie? Yeah. Yeah. You watched that the other week? Why is Giga not in the dead list? I mean, he was alive for literally a day. Ooh, 12. Wait, he's speeding up. I think our Gemini pods are actually kind of like hard carrying right now. We're barely having to cure his stress. You forgot about Sacrifice eternally being frozen, by the way? Nah, I'm pretty sure I deleted him. He got deleted. Don't fall, bitch. Where's the soul goal if he's deleted? Doesn't go anywhere. Purgatory? I guess? Damn, he shook his head. Why? I will not be preparing him to fight. He's gonna be a sleeper, dude. He's gonna emerge into that E-rank tournament with 700 fucking power, dude. Do some running. Something over Mario Maker. Thanks for subbing, dude. My friend asked when TOL is. Funny, even 7 years later, man. Phew! I wonder if we made it too big. Cleaning is hard work. What, Joy? What? What is this? A stick? No, that is a wand, you stupid bitch. That is a fucking magical gem on the end. A stick? Good girl, Colt. I see you're cleaning the altar. Master Pabs, take a look at this. This is... You're lucky, Colt. What is it? The gift from the monsters in heaven. Bring this to the lab. Something good may happen. Take the lab, you can use it for combining. Don't forget to keep the altar clean from now on. If you fuse 2 monsters with it, you unlock Ghost. What, like guaranteed? Unlock my chastity belt, please. Moon's the kind of guy to say good girl. Aren't you just putting an adult in a children's tournament if you put him in E? You don't want to know what he's doing back there right now, dude. This feels wrong. Yeah, honestly, Charles is kind of like, it was described in the game, I'm sure it was not translated properly, but that kind of monster was what they used to use before they established the guidelines for fighting monsters. So to me, that's like before they established like the Geneva Convention, right? As a parallel to real life. So like Charles, well, for example, No Friends is like a mortar, right? Or like a machine gun. Charles is like mustard gas or some shit like that. Or, you know, a flamethrower, almost. Is that why he has a shiv? More like the Geneva Dogfighting Convention? Ah! Yes. Stick. Both its thickness and weight are perfectly suited for Ghost. Yes. This one's all up to you. Ghost 100. Yippee! It's like a little sperm. Yippee! Do the ghosts die of old age? Ain't no way. Girls consider it a Geneva suggestion. Alright, what you got, bro? Diddy? Why Diddy? Likes potato. Fucking freak. You got an S rank. I am not raising this thing. I will freeze him though. What the flip? I want to do a gold. I'm gooning it and so close. Can you please describe the worst smell you've ever smelled? Probably cracking your mom open, dude. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. I'll be right back. Oh, Garts, play a song, actually. I forgot we've got the Psycho music playing.
Okay.
What up? What up? You guys ever blow your nose, then like your eye like shoots out gunk? I mean, not like projectile, you know what I mean, but goddamn every day, bro. It's every day, bro, with that Disney Channel flow. You guys remember that song? Classic. See a doctor? I do want to go to a doctor that will flush my sinuses out. Is that a service that I can pay for? Just once, I want to see what it looks like. I know you can flush your ears. I got my ears flushed semi-recently, and I actually almost passed out while it was happening. Pussy? It's funny. I had this attractive nurse do it. Okay, first of all, already embarrassing. And she said, "All right, hey, whatever you do, don't pass out." And it's already embarrassing because God, this was like a year ago, if not longer than that. And she said, "Hey, don't pass out." I was like, "I won't. Don't worry." And she, very embarrassing because she gets to see like the gross shit that's coming out of my ear. But then, you know, she starts doing it, and God, I can already, like, first round, I can already feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I go for one more round, and I have to tell her to stop, and she was so, like, audibly disappointed, dude. Did it hurt? No, it changes the pressure in your body. It's hard to just. There's a chatter who probably could explain it better than me. Yeah, it fucks your equilibrium up. Me. Did it help? Didn't really do anything for me. So it was a net negative, boys. Othington, thanks for 7. Changes to your equilibrium are the only way you can finish these days. Word. That's sick. In parenthesis, cool. Neti pots work with some sciences. I'm afraid to neti pot myself because I don't want to give myself like a brain-eating amoeba. You know what I mean? I got one power for that. It'll starve, don't worry. Wow. The doctor fucked up your left ear during a flush and now you have tinnitus? I already have tinnitus. I went to a lot of concerts growing up. And I did not use earplugs. That's on my list of sage-like advices to give to my kid. First I'm gonna be like, yeah, man, you wanna go to that concert? Cool, don't forget to wear earplugs. And then, like, you know, I'll check to see if he's got them as he's leaving, or like, you know, while we're there, if he's going with me. And then I'll explain to him. Wait, was he stressed? The doll hates me? Oh, shit! Would I have listened to my dad? See, I should have listened to my dad because he worked on airplanes. And let me tell you what he probably wore. Let me tell you, man. Earplugs. What concert do you remember that made earplugs worth it? Honestly, it probably would have, I mean, all of them, I guess? All of them. Because for whatever reason, it is the norm at any show or concert for them to just have their shit at a ridiculous fucking volume, dude. And like, I used to go to a place in Jacksonville called Jackrabbits, okay? And it was literally like, I'm sure there's at least one chatter or chat who's been to Jackrabbit. Okay, I don't even know if it's still there. You could walk from one end of the place, it was a bar, to the other, in like probably 25 steps, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter though, because if you're gonna do a show there, you're gonna turn your fucking amp up to 10. Regardless. You got a MIP and had a warrant from Jackrabbits. It was smoking inside in like 2009. Classic. Warrants. You stressed, buddy? Too fucking bad. You're going on errantry and I hate you. Just looked it up. Jackrabbits is a gay bar. Not a gay bar. I mean, it might have been a gay bar. I never went there as a bar activity. Good luck. Oh, when you go to a gay bar, are you homophobic? No, I just don't recall it ever being a gay bar, that's all. Ever been to Rainbow Cactus in Virginia Beach? I think the only place I went to in Virginia Beach was a Jewish Mother. I went twice. Is that a gay bar? No. Come on, Charles, activate your war criminal will. activate your fucking flamethrower move, dude. Here we go. Oh. Good job. You get fish. The destroyed Jewish mother put up a parking lot. I mean, I don't really care. Boardwalk in Virginia Beach. You couldn't swear. There were no swearing signs there, dude. Oops. And you would get fined. Hit S. How is that legal? I don't know. The signs are still there. That's crazy. Took a shit in Jackrabbit parking lot once, and a guy watched me the whole time behind my back and said I would do that too if I was brave enough when I walked past him. That is so disgusting. Why would he watch you? What is this? Ah. Steroids. This guy watched you shit to completion, dude. I've never shit in public. Ever. Off the top of my head, I cannot recall a time I shit in public. I might have. I'm 35. It's possible... possible memory has, eluded me. Shit yourself in public. Yeah, but I mean... Didn't you shit in that pool inside someone's backyard? Damn, that is an eldritch moon lore. Yeah, my friends and I went pool hopping when I was in middle school, and I did take a shit in someone's pool. That did happen. We were shitheads, man. We used to throw people's, like, surrounding furniture into their pool. Holy shit. When I was 5, puppy shot my hand. I hid my hand for 5 hours because I was afraid I would get in trouble. Yeah, that sounds like something a 5-year-old would do. He wants a razor blade. Yeah, you could have that. Someone in chat said that's not funny. No, not really. Well, I mean, it depends. Is waking up and having to extract like 3 chairs and whatever pool equipment you had around your pool from your pool funny? No, that sucks ass. Is it funny for me to recall hopping people's fences and doing that late night? Yeah. That is fun. Would I want someone to throw my pool furniture into a pool? No. No. There was like a stretch of time when I was in middle school where my friends and I egregiously destroyed public property. Like, non-fucking stop, dude. Did I say public property? No, it was private property. That's my bad. In middle school, I threw a microwave at a moving train. How? We would steal lawn ornaments and throw them on our friend's lawn. We used to collect campaign signs and like go to the rich neighborhood and throw them in just like a random person's lawn, dude. A friend of mine, this is in high school, slightly less destructive. I had a friend who drove a, God, what kind of truck was it? It was one, it was an old one, it was from the 80s. It was a hand-me-down. But it was one of the ones that had like the cover in the back, so the car became more like a rectangle. What the fuck is that called? I don't know. Had a huge bed though, and we'd smoke weed and go around and just like take them out of people's yards. A Tahoe? I want to say it was a Bronco, dude. I don't know. Watched my buddy's dad, lawyer. He was a lawyer. Knock his son out in front of a cop that brought him home for tipping a mailbox from the back of a squad car. I killed many mailboxes. In winters, my friends and I would roll big snowballs into the street, hoping cars would hit them while hiding behind bushes. We stopped when we caused a minor wreck. That's crazy. There were these old people that used to walk around my neighborhood when I was a kid in middle school, and what I would do is they would do it late at night, and I would hide. Like, there was like 4 or 5 people's yards that there was enough shadow that I could just like hide. And when they would walk by, I would yell mean things at them. Holy shit, that's it. Just heckle them at like 9:30 at night or some shit. Yeah, I mixed it up so they would never find me, dude. Bite my nails. Classic. You're gonna die soon? I'm pretty confident that is one of the things that I would yell at them. You know, it's more threatening without context. Because the implication is, yeah, they're gonna die of like old age, right? But like, you know, if you just yell, you're gonna die soon at somebody, it becomes a bit more menacing. Why? Why? We're kind of running out of money, dude. This guy's expensive. My friend once dumped a vomit-filled trash can on my neighbor's yard. That's not bad. Just spray it down with the hose. Used to piss on paper towels and put them under people's car door handles. I think that one's like the most fucked up one. Oh yeah. Dude, how do you raise this thing's power? I guess like this. Meow 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 meow. Ever get beat up by one of my targets? No. I did have one old guy come out with a gun. Shotgun. Shotgun. Didn't use it, obviously. That was during Ding Dong Ditch. Damn. Okay, I mean, definitely this one. We waste a lot of weeks doing Domino, dude. We're not letting him go to a tournament. He will get fucked up. Alternate timeline MOONMOON dead. You want another? This is the third razor blade you've asked for, buddy. Sure. Level down. Gooey Errata, thanks for subbing. What's the most scared you've ever been? One time I was climbing trees in the woods near my house when I was a kid. I think I was like in the 6th or 5th grade or something. And I fell from a very high spot onto another tree that had fallen. And I landed on my back on the tree that was like horizontal and fallen. What the fuck are you doing? And I thought I was gonna crack my head open. But honestly, it was like the most comfortable fall in retrospect. It was weird. Like, it didn't hurt at all. So, that kind of supports the alternate universe theory, right? Like, what if I died right there, but continued living on in another dimension, dude? Quantum immortality, dude. Doesn't support anything at all. Yeah, what if it did, though, dude? What if it fucking did? Foxy, thanks for subbing. You don't know that? You're not a fucking expert on quantum immortality? Post your credentials in Twitch chat now. I took too much Benadryl in one night and ended in a different universe. What if that moment made you bald? No, I was made bald the moment Twitch chat made me realize I was balding. You ever trip on Robitussin? No, I had friends who did it and it looked fucked up and I didn't want to do it. Honestly, the thing that turned me off of potentially doing Robitussin recreationally was, I found out you had to vomit to, like, activate the fun part. That doesn't seem very fun to me. That's what I was told. I'm not saying that's true. So I guess, you know, the guy I knew who would do it, that was his method. You got— oh, he beat the crab, dude. There's no fucking way. He's dead now. I mean, he's got really high speed. He might actually live. Okay. He's donezo, boys. I just realized that's not even a knife. It's a fucking it's like... It's a straight razor. What the fuck? Oh, he dodged. Come on, Charles. This is your literal first fight ever, dude. Oh. Are you dead? Bosh. Nate, thanks for subbing. Yeah, he's in the hospital. Learned a new move, though, I think. Wait, I don't think we did. Yippee! We did not. I avoided ever trying to do spice. I know it's not the same, but I knew a guy who did salvia. Like, you can get salvia at like gas stations and shit for a short period there. My friend's brother took a gravity bong hit of salvia and fell backwards through a glass window. Like a sliding glass door, dude. Shattered it. Like, it was one of those gravity bongs, like he had a low table, so like he had to bend over to do it, and then like while he was standing back up, he completely lost his balance, smashed it. Salvia did not ever look cool. Let's quit talking about drugs. Drugs aren't cool, guys. You know what's cool? Being active in your community. Church. It's like church. Abstinence. Yeah. Yelling death threats at the elderly. Based. Can we do a smoking stream already? I can't smoke weed, dude. I will literally have a panic attack. I've mentally conditioned myself for that to be the case. But you guys can smoke weed. That's cool with me. Just upload it in my face, or I'll punch you in the gut. We are almost broke. I'm running out of money trading this stupid piece of shit. Try an indica, you'll be fine. How about I just don't smoke weed? How about that? I've smoked more weed than most of you guys at Twitch chat, probably, dude. Because I grew up during a time where we would get ounces of weed because we had to smoke a ridiculous fucking amount of weed because it was shit. It was trash. Trash weed. I'm not even confident it worked a lot of the time. When we bought the trash weed, I think maybe it was more a matter of oxygen deprivation. And that was the feeling. Got high off of lighter fumes, yeah. Yeah, carbon monoxide inhalation. Yeah. Good weed was so expensive when I was growing up. Okay, I hate talking about drugs on the stream, man. But it's literally all I did when I was a teenager, man. So you know what? Fuck you. It was $20 for 1 gram of what I'll call real weed, but they called it crip. $20. For 1 gram. You were getting .8 big dog? No, no, no. No, no, no. The guys that we would buy weed from would wait in front of us, and then we had our own scale. Sometimes we'd get shorted, but it wasn't by a lot, usually. It's just the nature of the game, dude. 100 bucks for a quarter? Yeah. These bitches just accepted getting shorted. It really rarely happens. You ever sell oregano to someone you didn't like? No. But we did short people, we did. And once again, that was rare too, because we barely ever... My friends and I barely ever sold weed that we had for smoking. We shorted this one guy that, I've told this guy's story before, but one time we were in... right after school, one of the few times we had real weed. He took a gravity bong hit and then, like, immediately projectile vomited on my friend's back porch. Classic. You've done that? I'm proud to say I've never been the guy who projectile vomits. I just set up a gravity bong outside. So what we would do, and then this is what I thought most people did. I didn't realize that seemed unrealistic. We would have like a bucket, fill it with water, 2 liter, cut the 2 liter, you know, like the bottom 20% of it off. Melt a socket into the top of the cap. That's what we would do. But it's very, very crackhead-esque. It's funny, dude, I would get them from my dad's garage all the fucking time, the sockets. And he had them because he stole them from the government. Like, he would just, like, take tools home and shit. So technically victimless crime. Technically. Eventually, man, I don't know if I ever had the, hey, why are my sockets gone conversation with my dad. I don't know if I ever had that one. What taxpayer you stole from me? Fucker. Okay, well, with how much I've paid in taxes, I've technically paid you back. You're welcome, bitch. Technically, they were paid for by taxes to the victim, so the victim was everybody. Yeah, but I've more than covered that. You know what I mean? You're welcome, dude. You should be thanking me. You're fucking welcome. You gonna rimworld it up? Yeah, when the new expansion comes out, dude. What's the most rat-coded thing you've ever done as a kid? I don't know, man. Look, my teenager experience was not atypical. I did not eat shit. I ever flee from the police? No. It's crazy, and I know that probably every generation does this, but like my kid will not have the same experience I had growing up by a long shot if he's doing the same stuff. Like, let's say, for example, he starts smoking weed when he's like 16. You know, obviously I would not approve of that. He has to worry about brain-melting schizophrenic weed, and I had to worry about whether or not the person I was buying weed from is even giving me weed. You know what I mean? Just don't shelter him? I don't need advice on it, raise my. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, man. I know exactly. What the fuck is schizophrenic weed? Alright, so here's what you do, buddy, okay? Go outside. You drive a mile down the road. You enter the dispensary that is a mile down the road. You go in and you say, hey, I would like your good stuff. And then they pull out the 70% THC joint, and then they hand it to you. And then you smoke it. And then you have schizophrenic hallucinations. 95% THC card. Yeah. I don't think this guy can hit us. Kappa, stop! Stop. Whoa, he's getting guts super fast. Yeah, kick him. Kick that dog. I would like to use my ability, please. 270% miss, by the way. 3, by the way. I actually have to hit this guy. 4. Fucking bitch. Stupid ass bitch. I do no damage. First time I ever tried weed, I was 30. My stoner friend gave me a dab of super weed. Sometimes I wonder if he was truly a friend. No. Look at his picture. He's like a doll. Actual doll in a like plastic casing. What the flip? Whip and throw. Okay, that's enough. Dude. You ever just lose 6 50-50s in a row, dude? Me. Oh, 7. Oh, yeah! Unbelievable, dude. We get a tiebreaker, though. That's good. Surely it doesn't happen again, right, guys? Oh, it's happening. Ow. I don't understand. Dude! Fuck him up. Fuck that bitch up. Yeah. Dub. My monster is shit. We just haven't activated the Bonkai. My mom took THC and it surfaced her latent schizophrenic tendencies. Now she thinks she's psychic. Yeah. Word. I mean, have you considered that she might be, dude? Big man? Maybe you don't know everything, dude. Good drug talk, guys. Let's not let it happen again. LeBron's hairline, thanks for subbing. Oh, there's Charles now? He's 1 and some change. How many times do you window piss before getting caught? Never got caught, buddy. See you tomorrow, lads. We're gonna craft Charles into the ultimate killing machine. Good night, everybody.